if we allow ourselves to just be coerced into giving away our rights and our sovereignty and our power and our finances, then a lot of very scary things can happen, and we can sleepwalk into totalitarianism. And we want to avoid that at all costs. And in order to avoid that, you need to become aware. You need to educate yourself. And so I think that those conversations are very, very important. It's sad to hear that so many people throughout our history, within government and within powerful organizations, have been corrupted. But I think that, again, when you have broken money, you have a broken incentive system, and then people are following their own self-interest. And so I hope that Bitcoin can, over the long run, help regulate some of that and help make something like corruption a little bit more difficult and make governments more accountable. I know that it's not going to be an overnight fix. And even though we say Bitcoin fixes this, I'm obviously realistic in the sense that it's not going to fix everything all at once overnight, and the world is going to be utopia, because people are people. But I do think that money at the base layer, if it's not so easily corrupted and manipulated, it will make it more difficult for some of these nefarious, fraudulent, theft-driven activities to occur on such a huge level. I mean, I think that what's saddest is they've just siphoned away so much wealth from the working class, and because it's been just a little bit a year every single year,
just 2%.
It's like we don't notice it, and yet all of a sudden here we are, a couple decades later, and there are kids who don't want to start families and don't have hope in the future because they literally have had their future stolen from them. They were just totally robbed. Before they were even born, they were robbed. And I think that's really sad, because the future depends on young people having hope and starting businesses and innovating and having families. And so I hope that fixing our money will help fix some of those problems, but we've certainly got a lot of problems.